Hello, it's Rue TV back with something we just wanted to talk about because we wanted to talk about it. As you see, Elliot's ready with his top half for this. Well, but that's the point. So you got our Vanguard shirt on.
Dude, I've wanted to talk about the dub in the anime for so long.
But usually we don't do it because we can't get enough people together to just sit and talk about it. Elliot.
Shut up.
Well, you like having Elliot in every video.
That's because he talks with words more often than I do.
Well, I talk a lot.
Do you know how to Vanguard?
He's got you there.
I know how to talk about animes. If it comes to animation, that's my forte, so...
Well, as you can tell from...
We're in my zone!
As you can tell from what we're saying here, we are going to be talking about the Vanguard dub, in particular episodes 82 and 83. Because...
We've been waiting for these forever.
It's true. In particular, 82 has what we were hoping to be the most heavy, over-the-top thing in Vanguard, but...
He just couldn't deliver.
Not compared to the dub version of Kai.
I'm not sure if it's his fault or if it's just the director, but our great Dayusha entrance was not as snazzy as its Japanese counterpart.
Great Dayusha!
Not to say it was bad or anything. I mean, you still get the whole, oh my god, I nostalgia'd so hard with music and all that in there.
Yeah, the music was pretty great. The thing that really got me, though, was like, I kind of knew that he wasn't going to be able to live up to it, so I didn't get my hopes up. The thing I was hoping was that they'd get someone to do Dayusha's voice well.
And they
did.
I kind of like it, and at the same time I was like, why is he gargling all the time? It's like, and he gets plus 2,000!
Well, he did that in the sub, too.
In the sub, he was just kind of like, and this he was like,
because he knew he had to get more hammy and cheesy than Kai ever could be, because he knew that they couldn't do it.
True.
Someone somewhere...
It sounded like a gorilla was getting a blowjob.
Someone somewhere was wondering why he sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't see it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a gorilla getting a blowjob. Put that as the title.
Right.
I thought you said rape for a second.
The anime review, everyone.
And Ren was all over the place in that episode too.
He was great.
I guess so.
I literally had to stop the video and text him saying, "What the fuck, Ren?" When he went, "Oh, that was a great match with you."
It's funny because that one actually more or less matched the original performance. So, no complaints, I guess. It's just weird hearing that voice doing those things.
Because, yeah, his voice is super deep.
So blatantly evil before.
Yeah, his voice is super deep and evil in the dub version at all times.
The cat says, no thank you.
The cat says, no thank you.
That made me laugh so hard. There were so many times in these 2 episodes where I literally had to pause the video to either laugh or text you saying something was bullshit. Like, there are no generals in the Navy! But that's for the next episode.
Oh, and the cards hate him.
The cards hate him.
Yep,
That was
these cards
great.
hate me.
These cards hate me.
Oh god, I can't believe he said that with a straight face.
Give me your deck.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe next time you let me use the Pale Moon Circus.
All things considered, it was pretty great. Just not in the way we were expecting it to be.
Nope. It wasn't the great Dayusha, it was everything else.
I think Kai was screaming in that episode too when I think about it earlier.
But he turned it back 1 or 2 notches.
Yeah.
Just to make it not as awkward for Kenji over there.
Speaking of voices, did anyone else notice how many voice cracks there was in these episodes?
Oh God, Kamui.
Kamui!
That's a 25,000 voice shield! Women, everybody.
He's voiced by a woman?
Yep.
I did not know that.
No, he's voiced by...
Wait. How did her voice crack then?
Because she's trying to kill him.
Man, I don't know.
Okay, I now have to give props to Kamui's voice actress because she literally went through male puberty for this episode.
And then she comes and sues us.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's that episode. I guess any final thoughts about that episode?
My lady boner is disappointed.
Speaking of boners, how episode 83?
Oh God! This is the one I wanted to talk about.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well, for those who have forgotten, this is where we introduced Leon, as well as the Daigo cameo of much awkwardness.
So awkward. I don't even really know how to start with this one.
How about we take something that throws a wrench into everything?
What?
And that's how I felt. It was like, okay, we've completely kind of thrown everything around. I'm the only one who hasn't seen all of season 2 here.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I was just watching this going, the plot holes, they are a many.
Well, it's not as bad in the dub.
Because they do address some of it.
Trying to work around those, and they've been doing pretty well about it.
The main thing about this episode...
This episode was so blatantly shoved in at the last minute. Like, when everything else was already planned out, and it was just sort of... What's going on? Why is this? Stop watering down the main supposed villain. Stop. Yeah, it's, but shortcomings of the original too, so whatever.
Leon gets a boner from wind.
Yes, he does.
He's just constantly, the wind brought me here, the wind this, the wind that.
Speaking of Leon and Daigo...
He was cast perfectly. Screw this whole deep commanding thing that the Japanese equivalent was trying to do. We got the whiny bitch.
That he truly is.
He's not the whiny bitch we wanted. He's the whiny bitch we need.
Exactly.
Yeah, that. So yeah, I know people have been complaining here and there about his voice not being right, but here's the thing: he's an asshole who sold his soul to Satan so he could get his clan back by enslaving and imprisoning 2 other clans. He's an asshole, a bitch, etc.
Everything, it works.
He deserves this voice.
Also,
the one it's oddly nerdy too. For some reason.
Which also kind of fits when you think about it.
His voice was pretty perfect.
He's douchey.
As far as dialogue goes, that worked too. He's a bit less... I guess I can't say that with absolute certainty. I was about to say he was a bit less rude than his Japanese equivalent.
I just like how he left.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm done.
Do you work at this establishment? Who says that anymore? Alright, and then the main man himself.
Can I just say one thing, though, before we move on?
What?
This was my introduction into Aquaforce. I've actually never read what their cards do.
Speaking of which, what is with Misaki and always screwing up things?
Yeah.
She screws up words more than Kamui.
Yeah.
And his character
is written to do that.
Aquaforce. What? No, everyone around you is saying it right.
Everyone else is saying Aquaforce in the stereo. Why are you saying Aquaforce?
It's the legendary Aquaforce clan.
Canadians.
Canadians, say words. This is a boot.
No,
This is about.
The thing is,
This
though,
is a
I
boot.
know Canadians.
Everyone else in that cast is from the same general area.
No, I'm in the same area.
No,
So,
the thing is, I know Canadians. None of them have problem with words like that, like the way she has problems with words.
I'm sure she's a nice person, by the way. Just a disclaimer, we're not trying to beat on her because we don't like her or nothing. We're just saying.
I saw those panels or whatever with her, and yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
Just-
she's.
What's
It's
going
just,
on?
it's just either she's saying them wrong or someone's telling her to say them wrong,
Which is weird.
which is weird because no one else is. So it's probably the former. We're just saying, just use the words right. Everyone else is saying them a certain way. Just say it the way they're saying it. Anyway, out of that tangent, that freaking minute-long tangent.
Hey.
There are no generals in the Navy. I can't get over that.
Well, that's not quite as important right now.
That is also
You're complaining about Algos of all things.
Another thing is, I once again never read up on Aquaforce. Why are they Nova grapplers?
They're not quite. It's just that he was playing with the trial deck, and it kind of makes them look that way.
Oh, okay, so they're not. What's their gimmick? Because all I was getting was these guys are Nova
stand.
grapplers.
They stand in specific
they do
orders
a
and do
lot
things
of,
like I told you yesterday.
Oh, so
They focus rather heavily on attack sequence and numbers and whatnot.
so they're
They've got some dudes that will attack and then move to the back row and then move the guy behind them to the front row.
so they're
so you
more
can do
organized Nova grapplers.
Right, you can do a bunch of little attacks and then you get the, oh my god, why is it so huge center line afterwards.
Ah, okay. Well, that actually sounds pretty cool, but
Yeah.
they're being played by Decade.
Of course, since no one else knows what that means, it just sounds like we're talking about a different character altogether.
We always compare Leon to Decade from Kamen Rider
Because he too is a whiny bitch, but that's for a different time.
Yeah, nobody likes him.
At least this guy wasn't played off as the hero.
Well, now.
We don't know that
No,
yet, Elliot.
well, we do. He was kind of played off as an anti-hero.
He started off as the hero, and then everyone, oh shit, no one likes him. Let's make him the villain.
Yeah, because he started off more like an anti-hero. He didn't really have blatantly
He didn't have
evil
any rhyme or
plans.
reason to be there.
He just kind of was, and he was kind of angsting in the corner until we found out he sold his soul to Satan. But that again, that's for another. That's for another time.
Anyway,
We can hate him all we want.
we can go on to the next
We have,
topic.
according to the timer. Anyway, on to Daigo.
Marvelous!
Marvelous.
So much marvelous.
Oh, I don't know what to think about it, really.
That's some funky style you got going on
Yeah, he said
there.
funky a lot.
I wasn't really expecting anything, because it could have gone any number of ways with this character.
But they didn't go the way one of the two ways I wanted to.
I remember you guys said you wanted him to be Mexican, and I was hoping so hard
Yup.
for that. I was like, please.
I am Diego.
Basically take the 4 Kids route, where if someone's from another country, instead of making them from that country, they'll just make them Mexican. And
But that doesn't work. It's the same nationality as the rest of them.
so was a lot of the characters in 4 Kids animes that they gave Mexican accents. What's your point?
It's just like how whenever there's a character from Osaka in anime, they always give him a southern accent, except for in Sailor Moon where they give him a Boston accent, because...
Well, anyway.
I've got people comparing him to Sonic and stuff.
The second character that I wanted to hear, since they always call him the legendary card fighter, was Dan Green. Because all of us in all of our faces when the King of Games is voicing the legendary card fighter in Vanguard.
It would be so good.
So
there would
great.
be so much jizz that night if that had come true.
Because they play him off like we're supposed to know him, and unless you spend your time online like us or come from Japan, you probably don't know him.
Yeah.
This episode is
Especially since he hasn't been a part of any of the English media up until this point.
It's Daigo.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. And they keep playing him off in the episode because they did in Japan. Like we're supposed to know who this guy is, even though we've never seen him before. And again, unless you
Doesn't really work.
Yeah, unless you go online, you wouldn't know him. So if they had done something like put Dan Green as Daigo, then that would have given us something.
Everyone knows who he is.
Because then we're like, wait, is that Yugi? Is Yugi Daigo? When did this happen?
That would have been the best thing ever, and I think all of us would have come here, and this entire video would be nothing but us hugging and like flailing our arms in joy.
Yep, you just see a bunch of flesh and yeah. Well, you don't want to see that right now.
No. Well, they might, but
they're not going to. Is the point?
Oh, and he got words so weird from time to time too.
Yep.
Toy Puggle. What?
Yeah, Toy Puggle.
Apparently, it's a short U.
Yeah, apparently. Toy Puggle.
He was about in acting lessons from Misaki.
Yeah, also,
so much Misaki.
Freaking someone who's writing the script is not paying attention to what's going on. Soul Saber Dragon, clearly a man.
Clearly a man. You can tell by those giant breasts it has that it's a man.
Yes, oh my god. I remember that was one of the things I paused to text you about. I was about to open my phone and be like, God, what did I text him? I took a note. I think I deleted those texts on accident.
His Soul Blast. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Yeah. It's funny. The dub does so many good things, but sometimes those weird mistakes go by. They're like, how?
What's a Marin? Make up your mind.
Marin.
Amaterasu.
Well, okay, there was one card that was boosting the Vanguard on Aquaforce at one point that was called, like, Dorothea.
Dorothea, yeah.
Okay, I thought he was just mispronouncing Dorothy at one point, because once again, I don't know Aquaforce, so I was like...
Also Apollon.
Yeah,
Apollon, huh?
From way back when.
Yeah, the Greek god Apollon.
Is that why you guys call him Apple products now?
Yeah, that's why we call it Apple products.
But also because he's mass-produced for the trial deck, you see. Okay.
Oh man, we gotta go talk. Anyway, what else? What happened in that episode?
Anaconda Man.
Oh yeah,
dude,
him.
The best part.
Yeah. Kyo's kind of like the underdog of the series.
The underdog that I hate.
Kyo is like Team Rocket.
Yeah, he is like Team Rocket.
Team Rocket if I wanted to punch Team Rocket in the face.
Which you do, the Team Rocket.
I like Team Rocket.
What, you monster.
You are a monster.
They're way more annoying than this guy. At least this guy's good at what he does.
He's good at what he does. He just gets shafted so many times in fights. So many times.
Do we ever figure out if he wins or loses that fight?
Which fight?
No.
Oh, you mean the guy at Zygo?
Woo! Didn't even happen. Woo! Yeah. Well, I guess they had to do something with that line because even in the original, it was freaking weird.
Wish.
Wish. What? What does it mean?
I think Daigo,
why did you say that?
I think Daigo in Japanese one was on Quaaludes.
Just like how Ren is constantly drinking turpentine. Oh my god.
Because yeah, that was when he showed up in there. I don't know if that's how he actually acts in real life or not, but he's kind of bonkers.
What if he wrote the script for this episode?
You know, I'd believe it. Because it seems to be stroking his ego a lot. This episode.
How does he do that card spin? I don't know, Kamui. Almost all the boss characters in this show have done that card
spin. It's funny. It's really Kamui who does it every single time he's got ready to call something. Why is he so impressed with this? Especially since he did it wrong. Because he did it backwards. And it had to be pointed out to him.
Freaking Rekka is still bouncing all over the place.
Rekka needs to die in a pit.
Right, yeah, if Mizaki just can't say words right, Rekka's voice actually just doesn't know how to choose a voice to go with.
Can someone please take a shotgun to Rekka? I hate her face so much.
Yeah. The character herself is just a bitch entirely, but that's another story.
And then
we say that a lot in this. But yeah. It's hard to exactly pinpoint what she's trying to go with.
It's so weird. Okay, first time Ren shows up, she doesn't care. because he's hot, etc., little kid things. And then the second time Rant comes along, she's wicked pissed at him for no reason. And then we get to this, and she's back to the, oh my god, this new guy's hot
I got it.
thing.
Rekka has multiple personality disorder.
You know what? Maybe that's why she got possessed by...
Blonde Hazel?
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
why not?
You mean blonde Ezel?
Oh my god, that bothers me so much.
You mean-
Blonde Hazel!
You mean Takudo? Oh, God.
It's like the 90s all over again.
I don't know who to blame for that one either.
Fallen.
Is it Corin's fault or is it the director? I just
I don't know anymore.
sometimes.
Like I said, it's the 90s all over again.
I'm beginning to
so
think
many
there's
Japanese
no
words getting
voice
messed up.
director for this show.
There is.
There
He's
is.
at the top of the list.
Maybe
in the
she
credits.
drinks turpentine like Red.
I don't know. It's just weird though. It's like in this day and age, it's so easy to figure out, how languages work, and especially Japanese, which is phonetic.
100% science.
Yeah, there's only one way to say it. There's no alternative.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, and I had to literally teach myself Japanese, and usually I can pronounce things okay, and yet other people can't do it.
Yeah, it's like there's not really an emphasis thing like they do on amaterasu.
Amaterasu!
And you can too.
I'm gonna summon Amaterasu, and you can too.
So, anything else you want to say about 83?
That's everything. Wait, what about the beginning?
Oh yeah, we kind
That's
of
pretty amusing too.
Let's go
I mean, I
shopping.
know we're going backwards and all.
because whatever
But-
though, man, it's fine.
When Misaki cracks jokes, they are fucking brilliant. Alright, on to the next one. Stop! Oh. Shut up, I was just messing with you.
Yeah,
much
she
cat-
does have pretty good delivery.
She can't pronounce words, but she delivers jokes really well.
So
Or the director's making her not to do it on purpose.
so much cat food.
Yes, the assistant cat.
I really wanted to see that cat type on that keyboard.
What do you think it would type anyway?
I am here for your souls. Meow meow, bring me more catnip.
That would explain so much.
It really would, wouldn't it?
So what's going on next week? Oh right, beach episodes for the
Oh
next
yeah,
couple.
yeah. Next couple
boy.
episodes are the beach episodes, aka fan service
Oh
on us.
god, we have to heckle these two.
Oh yeah, we got
Wait,
we gotta
What
talk
kind
about
of
those.
fan service are we gonna get? Okay, there's Korin and Misaki. Is anyone else?
No,
No,
it's
it's-
just Misaki and Asuka.
Yep, Asuka, blue-haired bitch.
Oh, blue bitch.
All decked out in their bikinis. playing
Only way
card
you know
games.
who she is,
Also,
apparently.
beach volleyball.
Yeah, there's beach volleyball in there
Ren
too.
commanded it.
Because Ren demanded it.
I get the feeling these are going to be great.
Yes, also because of how just he reaches the pinnacle of his trolling in these.
But
Does he drink all the
you will see.
turpentine?
but that is for another time. I.e., a week or so from now.
Hopefully.
Rico, does he drink all the turpentine?
He drinks it.
You'll find out.
You.
I'm excited now.
Well,
Are we?
yes, we are. Yeah, exactly. Well, we've been going for 23 minutes. I guess we should probably wrap it up.
See you next time on what the heck
What the
is this?
heck is this called?
Whatever. This was
Weekly
supposed to
Vanguard
be-
recap. I don't
Weekly
freaking know.
Vanguard
Bye, everybody.
We gotta do this for the sub episodes, man.
Sure.
Yes!